Welcome to my Subnautica 2 base tour. This is a full 360 of the outside of my base. So far I've played about 50 hours in a single player world, after beating the early access storyline with my husband in a multiplayer world. I've put 3 metal farms out here. Looks like lithium's ready to harvest. I put the metal farms next to the plant farms. I'm sure you recognize all these plants. I can craft them into materials and stuff. This is the main entrance with 9 solar panels on top. The first room on the right holds some lesser used tools like the modification station. Whatever is scanned will always direct me towards this direction because there is nothing out the other way. Got a biome station and some other decorations in here. The first room on the left holds half of the main storage. I got all the ingot variants above this side, with sulfur boxes, titanium boxes, and copper boxes. Items used for more advanced crafting recipes are above this side, with gold boxes, quartz boxes, and silver boxes. The center boxes have salt, medkits, water, food, doubled on the other side. The second half of the main storage is down the ladder, similarly organized. Atasamite boxes, lead boxes, empty space near the pulp for now. Celestine boxes, the rarest material, and Troilite boxes. Center boxes are also the same on both sides, just like upstairs. The conduits, enamel, coral, and more pulp. This hatch provides easy access to the farm outside. Necroli cherimoya, which combines into those egg clumps into pavlova with Saturn sugar. This location regularly gets rained on by the passive leviathans. I keep acids up here with the necroli and brains. I have a lot of row stacks, but I call these the brains. More boxes for pens used for biofuel, but we'll get there. Out the other window, we can see a power line leading to metal farms and this base, with a few transmitters along the cliffside. There is a reason why my power line is off the side of this cliff. There's a mirror breach guarding the scannable tailing rug. I only put 3 thermal reactors near this volcanic vent because that's all I needed for now. The mirror breach can sometimes pull you out over the cliff, where the collector leviathan can see you if you just came back from outrunning it and it's still right there. As we get back to the base tour, I'll show you an efficient gardening tip. Facing this way, I can reach 2 of these pulp flowers in one spot, harvesting side to side. I brought this tip over from methods I used in farming in Minecraft. Then I can turn the rest of this pulp into water. And store the rest of the water I already made. About halfway through my base on the left, there's 4 processors, with 3 making ingots to repair the axon propeller, titanium, megalloy, strontium. This ladder leads to my bedroom. Live, laugh, love. This ride respawn and I'm pretty happy with the layout in here. I keep a personal biome on station, obviously the bed, near a desk. I can stare into the distance laying down. This is my favorite poster in the game so far. I thought it made sense to put another personal scanner in here. Live, laugh, love our way down the ladder into another ladder going down. Let's check biofuel before the tadpoles. I already have a tremendous amount of biofuel, almost 7 boxes, made almost entirely out of pent. Which is why these processors are in this room. I'll grab a biofuel, put one in each bioreactor. Now these boxes will slowly fill up. And these, and these. And then the base will run on reserve power until I feel like putting more biofuel in to repeat the cycle. This was where I came down before, and batteries charge on this wall. There's a few decorations in here and the moon pool. I docked the hull chassis in here, so I had to make the moon pool enormous. The power cells charge on both walls, and I like being able to walk right into the base. Another modification station is convenient in here. With the same relevant tadpole poster on both sides. Of course, my favorite poster in here. And then this poster reminds you that there are dangerous creatures in deep water. Let's continue the base tour up the ladder and out the back door. We'll go down the elevator later, but first I want you to imagine stumbling upon my base as an exploring colonist. You're welcomed by Noah, somewhere to set your spawn, or have meetings with your teammates, and rest for a little. You're even allowed to stay here overnight. Now let's go back outside and down the elevator. To the second elevator. To the scout ray. Very helpful for outrunning the collector leviathan. In case you're wondering where on the map this is, I did not plan to build exactly where it looks like an oil or sludge falling from the wall. It leads to the pool on the ground. This is just one final walkthrough of my base's interior. Thanks for watching!